Hello, I'm Princess Benedicto, and this is my final video for Marketing 1, the CHPM 2605, Principles for Practice and Business Management. For the final project, we were requested to have put together two binders, one for research and another one for practice management. So here are my two binders. And for the research project, we were asked to find articles on a series of different research topics, and there's a list of them. So the first one is vertebral subluxation. I'm gonna have to look at my table of contents here. The wellness development care, subluxation condition-based care, chiropractic spinal, functional neurology and chiropractic, which we actually have a functional neurology club on campus. And Dr. Longyear does an awesome job supporting that down at the NeuroLife Institute. There's also the current mechanic systems, bad medicine, and then something really exciting, new vitalistic system. And then for the practice management, it was really cool because today I talked with a former boss of mine because I worked with older adults for several years, and she's like, Princess, you already have a job. So I worked in home health care, and to use this and apply it to what I will be doing in the future, and it's serving the older adult population in their homes and going to their homes and in independent living facilities where they live, instead of the traditional medicine and traditional healthcare system that we've been using with that population. So exciting to hear that and apply this this class to that and thinking about the vision for the future. And so the tabs for the practice management binder include the pre-visit, so before meeting with the patient, the first visit, documents were posted on Blackboard, and things that we've kind of accumulated throughout the quarters. Then we have a tab on procedures, so the office procedures, and then the report of findings when you'd meet with the patient again, the plan of care for the patients, how many times will they be returning for care, for chiropractic care, and what does that consist of, how often, and then finance, which seems to be a big thing, especially if you plan on doing insurance, and what's fair, what's appropriate for the services we provide, and the location and the communities we're serving. And then a couple more, the policies and procedures of your chiropractic office. And then the last one is healthcare class, which is really exciting because I've been to a couple classes with the chiropractors, and just seeing how the patients engage, I'm really excited for that, coming from a public health standpoint and the teaching standpoint. I'm really excited for that portion of practicing. So those are my binders and research and practice management. And now I'm going to share an example of the kind of initial conversation with the patient to set up an appointment. Kingdom Chiropractic partners with EJ at Home. This is Dr. Princess Benedicto speaking. Yes, the chiropractor. This is the chiropractor. Yes, Mr. Jose, it's nice to hear from you. Lisa Green said that you'd be calling in today. Yes, you've fallen. Are you okay right now? You're lying down? You're in pain? How long ago did this happen? 2 weeks? Oh, yes, that family barbecue. Those slippery stairs. It was rainy. Yep. That Ohio weather. I understand, Mr. Jose. Well, I'm glad that your daughter must be wonderful. Yes, she's taking care of you. Bless her heart. Well, Mr. Jose, with chiropractic care, I'll be able to come in and visit your home, or you can come into the clinic. But we definitely want to honor where you are, and we can provide that home visit for you. Yes, of course. It's That's not a problem. Why, thank you, Mr. Jose. And your records are already on file with EJ at home. So why don't we schedule a visit soon? Yes, I'm available Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The sooner the better. Excellent. How about tomorrow? It's Saturday. You like to sleep in? I understand. Can you do noon? All right, Mr. Jose, that'll give you some time to watch those Saturday morning cartoons, yes. All right, 12 p.m. Saturday, June 9th, 2018. Yes, Mr. Jose. You are funny. All right, and your patient records should be with EJ at home, but we will be performing a patient examination for the initial one, and we'll kind of do some ranges of motion to test, what condition you're in. I'll ask you a few questions about the fall and ask you about some activities that you've been doing. Things like what makes it feel better, makes it feel worse, what, yes. Excellent. Well, rest for today. I will see you at noon so you can sleep in tomorrow. Yes, Mr. Jose. Yes, and billing goes through EJ at home. Excellent. All right, I will see you. Oh, and Mr. Jose, I know we have your patient file with EJ at home, but do you mind sharing your address? 42 Wally Bay Way, Sydney. Okay. And this phone number? Excellent. All right, Mr. Jose, I will see you in the afternoon. God bless. Bye-bye. Good morning, Mr. Jose. Yes, thank you so much for welcoming me back to your home and for allowing me to provide care for you. Well, as you know, we had our first initial examination, and I went over some things that we discussed, and I checked your x-rays from when you went to the hospital after your fall. And so we're just going to do what's called the report of findings. Yes, you have a decrease in range of motion and the function of where you've been before compared to your files that you've had with EJ at home. Yes. Well, there appears to be some sort of space-occupying lesion, and it's interfering with how you're functioning, your activities of daily living, like how you're walking around, how it's discomfortable when you're sitting, how you haven't been able to shower on your own, things like that. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Jose, but we're going to get you back to better health. Yes. So what I'd like to do as a chiropractor is provide care for you. You can do it in your home as well, or you can come to the clinic. But since you're not feeling so well, how about I come here? That's what you prefer? Well, I would be honored to do that. I'd like to come visit 3 times a week for 7 weeks until we get you back, and we'll assess how you're doing, check your progress, and then from there, it might come to 2 to 1 times a week, but we'll have to check how your progress is going, your condition by that time. Yes. For 21 visits, so that's 3 weeks, or 7 weeks, 3 times a week, that's going to be about $1,500 for that plan of care. And this is very important because I want you to get back to being able to play with your grandchildren, being able to walk around in your own home. You don't want to go into a nursing home? I understand. You have a beautiful home, Mr. Jose. You do. And I'm glad that your daughter Kimberly is able to come and visit and that she's been caring for you. Oh, and the EJ at Home girls, your angels, yes. Excellent. And then we'll go over on our next visit on some exercises that you can do, some stretches. And I'll be using a technique called torque release technique. It's using some sort of instrument and it's more tonal. And you don't have to worry about that, Mr. Jose. It's not a problem. I'm honored to be here. Yes. Excellent. All right. And so with chiropractic, what we're doing is we're finding a subluxation. It's some sort of interference to your nervous system that's not allowing your body to function how it's intended to. That's how God created for you to. So when you had that fall, it disrupted something in your system. So that's why you haven't been able to walk and do the things that you have been doing. And you felt mentally drained recently? Since the fall, more so? Okay, we'll get you back, get you cleared and connected. Excellent. All right, thank you, Mr. Jose. I'll see you again, all right? Thank you. Have a good day.